Finally, Omegamon, easily one of the most popular, not just Royal Knights, but the most popular Digimon period, borderline a mascot of this series, or at least a staple. Omegamon has appeared multiple times throughout the franchise in many different backgrounds and variations. There are three in particular: Adventures Omegamon Classic, Adventures Omegamon 2020, and Omegamon Lore of the Royal Knights. I'll start with the new kid, Omegamon seen in 2020. I'm sure this universe will grow stronger in time, but from what I've seen, most of the scaling derives from Millenniumon. The most notable thing I've seen when it comes to this series is size. Millenniumon and the Holy Dragons were massive. Millenniumon's finger alone was the size of a mountain, and he became massively larger, dwarfing the Holy Beast in size. Omegamon, with the help of Seraphimon and Ophanimon, were able to defeat an unsealed Z Millenniumon who was a threat to the digital world. He was noted to be beyond infinite time-space. Omegamon in this universe is not a Royal Knight, more like a legendary savior Digimon. Now, Classic Adventure. This Omegamon has been referred to as Omegamon Hopes and Wishes, as that is what led to his transformation, where he defeated thousands of Diaboromon. Now, this version of Omegamon gets scaling from Wargreymon and Metagorurumon, as he is a fusion of them both, but of course more powerful. Wargreymon and Metagorurumon are more powerful than perfect level Digimon who can create galaxy-like dimensions. They scaled to the Dark Masters who warped part of the digital world and defeated the four holy beasts, Digimon who exist above the higher dimensional multiverse of the digital world. He fought on par with Alphamon, the most powerful of the Royal Knights. I will get into them later. Can't go much deeper without going into alternate forms, which I'll do at the end. Now, Omegamon Lore and Royal Knights. As a Royal Knight, he is the digital world's security under the command of Yigiso. He is the leader and one of the strongest in the order. Royal Knights throughout the franchise have faced off against multiple beings that threaten the digital world and all worlds. In some points, they even threatened Yigiso himself. Among the enemies they have faced were the great demon lords, powerful conceptual beings who exist in the infinite void known as the Dark Area. They have the power to destroy the digital world. In one case, a zone which is at least greater than the real world. Dukemon have the power of the digital hazard, power that threatens the digital world. Keep in mind the digital world is a multiverse that structurally exists above the human world. Royal Knights could resist the power of Z Millenniumon and Mother Ether, whose power was threatening worlds in higher dimensions. And that's it, at least when it comes to their base form. There are many alternate Omegamons. Omegamon Ultra B, a Digimon who threatened to destroy all worlds. The latest Omegamon form is Omegamon Merciful Mode, who has the power all the chosen children and easily defeated Ordinimon, a Digimon who threatened the real world. Merciful Mode power is hard to estimate, but I say given he has the power of the children's combined, he should probably be on par if not stronger than Paladin Mode. Now a much more tangible and I say most powerful form is Omegamon X-antobody. After attaining the ultimate force in battle, it is able to instantaneously read ahead and respond accordingly. It has an ability that draws out and raises Omegamon's combat sense and potential to the utmost limits in all situations. It is said to be impossible to defeat in this form, but of course we know that's a little bit of hyperbole. X has one of the most powerful attacks, All Delete. It can cut and erase anything. It was able to destroy the damaged core of Yigiso and reset the universe. Yigiso is a god comparable to, if not stronger than Homeostasis, a being that exists in a super dimensional space above others. Should be comparable to Lucemon Fall Down Mode, a being comparable to Yigiso who has many times threatened the real and digital world. X should at least be comparable to Yigiso, who created a dimension at the core of Mount Infinity, a 100 to infinitely higher layered dimensional realm. He survived attacks from and power was used to assist in destroying Agudamon X, the fusion of 7 Diaboromon X's who absorbed the great demon lords. Now, composite scaling is speed above baseline immeasurable, Attack potency hyperversal to high hyperversal. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, sub, and hit the bell. This was a little bit shorter because I technically went over Omegamon in another video that I will link at the end, but my next video will be Alphamon. Please look forward to that. Later guys.